Okie dokie, and welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. Hope you're doing spectacular today, my friends. Welcome back. Getting the chair situated, getting ready to get into this live stream to kick this thing off. 95 of you folks are watching on X right now. Give us a repost, give us a like, leave a comment. And on YouTube, we got 30 to kick this thing off. I know we're going to have a lot more folks hopping in. So welcome, repost this thing out, share it with your friends, tap the like, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and boom, there's the banner with our socials for you down below right there, and then of course our sign up bonuses, and I think we've got another exchange partnership potentially coming soon. I shouldn't say partnership, they're not partnerships. I've got affiliate links that we get from exchanges. Not necessarily partnerships, but affiliate links for you guys to get sign up bonuses and a variety of blowfins down below if you want to check it out. We have XRP popping off today, and the administration coming into power here in the US is now talking about XRP and Solana strategic reserves, and potentially now we're talking about ETFs, which we've been hinted towards on XRP and Solana for a while now. But guys, it's getting more and more likely as it seems, so very neat. We've got Smoko in the chat, Raphael, Eric, Clear His Beef, we've got Swerfer, and all the other folks. Welcome, guys. So Hbar to top 10, says Smoko. I've got some Hbar. I'd like to see some of that action going on. I'm probably going to keep buying some more Hbar, looking at still getting some Cardano and some of these other ISO plays. XRP is at very critical resistance right now at all-time highs, which is mind-boggling. This coin was stuck. Everybody was laughing at it, myself included, when it was at 50 cents, and now it is at $3.40 today, $3.35, right back at its previous all-time high. The question I have for you guys in the poll today is, are we going to see an XRP or a Solana ETF first? And then I left another option to say other. And if you think you know what the other one might be that comes first, leave it in the comments down below. I'm very curious where your heads are at today, so let me know what your thoughts are. Daniel says Doge is up. Doge is up. We've got a lot of things that are up today, and in fact, we've actually got our Bitcoin dominance coming on down, so that's pretty neat. Bitcoin dominance is down a little bit. Let's go ahead and share the screen to kick this thing off and get going. If you take a peek over here on my left, I don't know, this is so weird, I don't know, because if I put my left hand out, it looks like it's on the right. So left, right. Look at the chart for Bitcoin dominance, folks. Bitcoin dominance rejecting. Here's your weekly time frame showing quite a big rejection. 3 days and 7 hours left. However, in the week, in about 3 days and 7 hours as well, we're going to have a inauguration for a future president about 4 days away. So that is coming. That's pretty exciting. If I look at the daily candle for Bitcoin dominance, what you see right now is we've got 3 days of Bitcoin down in its dominance levels in a row, which is pretty cool. And now the really neat thing, and I'm going to take the music down a little bit. Take that music down a little bit. The really cool thing about Bitcoin dominance being down like this is, it's not like crypto is struggling. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Our total market cap is right now at the top side of the range, which is pretty cool. Bitcoin is currently above $100,000 and went up a little bit higher than my target to, I said, right about 100,400 would kind of be my resistance area. And actually, funny enough, if you look at the candle closes, would you look at that? It's really close. 100,500 on the hourly candle closes. What are the 4 hourly candle closes? Somewhere I had to be right. Let's look at the 4 hourly candle closes real quick. Oh no, don't freeze on me. Okay, let's see, where did our daily candle close? Yeah, our daily candle closed at 100,500, so a little bit north of my 100,000. I said 100,400 yesterday, and for some reason the 4 hourly candles don't want to come up. Okay, so who needs 4 hourly candles anyway? But the peak for yesterday was $100,800, $100K and $800 And Bitcoin is right now dancing around the 100K level, exactly as I predicted. Now, by the way, I told you guys we come up to the blue line. Came up to the blue line, didn't we? And then what happened? Oh, wow. We came all the way down a whopping 3.4%. Did anybody make money on a short there? I told you, you look for resistance, you look for support. Support was somewhere around, I said, 95, 96. Well, it came down to these 97K levels. We didn't quite come down to these levels over here. As you can see, kind of resistance, breakthrough, support right at the bottom here. We kind of came down to 97. Now, guys, here's the reality of the situation. There's a world where whoop, it still comes down to the bottom of this range. But guys, it's looking really bullish right now. If I was at a 52% chance in my mind that we're coming to the downside of this range today, I'll reduce it to a 51 or maybe even a 50-50 shot that we reject at this range. It's a toss up. It's a coin flip in my mind right now. The reason I've been saying that is because, again, I wanted this kind of bounce off of our total market cap. A long time ago, I had this thing drawn out for you, our Nike swoosh pattern, and it's generally coming true. I mean, look at this. I have this as a stupid red line that I drew a while ago. It is generally true. Look at the body of these candles rocking and rolling around this Nike swoosh. If there's going to be a big bull market, that's the shape we're going to have to see. Continuation to the upside. Why? Because there's such a huge bullish narrative for Bitcoin, for cryptocurrency. And if you're not paying attention, well, then let me try to pry your eyeballs open and make you understand why this asset class is so bullish. And we've got some news to share with you guys today. So here's how we're going to do it for all 180 of you guys watching right now. Now, 131 of you guys watching on X, 49 of you guys watching on YouTube. Repost it out. Smash a like, subscribe, leave comments down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially in the live chat. That's my favorite. But Bitcoin's dabbling around 100K. It's about a 50-50 shot, guys. The good news is Bitcoin dominance is coming down and Bitcoin's been climbing up, which is what you like to see. Now, if Bitcoin comes down, not Bitcoin dominance, if Bitcoin comes down, this might get another revival back up to this top of this trend line, 58%. Maybe it goes to 60%. I think our odds of going to 60% are reducing very significantly with each day that passes, which each moment that we reject off of this kind of downward trend line, lower highs, if you will. Boom, 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 all the way back to November. And we hit air in December. Now in January, we touched it. This is great. You want altcoins to explode? Well, some of them are, guys. Some of them are moving on up today. Tell you, if you take a peek at what some of our top gainers are today, what are they? You've got Virtuals Protocol, some AI-oriented coin. You got Fart Coin, to the moon, up 22%. Up 18% over the last 7 days. Yes, Farcoin's at a $1.2 billion market cap. When I tell people in the real world that I have a crypto YouTube channel, oh no, what happened here? When I tell people in the real world that I have a crypto YouTube channel, I like to just egg them on and say, have you heard of Fartcoin? What if I told you Fartcoin was at a $1.2 billion market cap? And then their jaw drops and then they see, that's why I don't want to buy crypto. And I'm like, no, I'm being facetious. Don't you understand the value proposition of Bitcoin? Are we going to get some toesy woesies today? No toesy. What about a hand, perhaps? The toesies woesies are covered up. Perhaps we could get a little hand. And I don't know. I don't know if we can. You see the hand? You guys see the hand? There's the little hand. It's cute, huh? That's my baby. She's so good. She's so quiet. Hi, little girlsy. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, give me that. Give me that. We're here. Gentlemen, love your wives. Okay. Bye-bye. All right. All right, guys. Sorry for the distraction. Good distraction, though. Pretty good distraction, you ask me. So anyway, back to things that matter. Fartcoin, screamed that for my wife, is going up. What's the real scoop today? XDC is up big today. XRP is actually, I gotta refresh this because I don't actually think this is accurate. There you go. Fartcoin's not the big mover today, but Fartcoin is up today. It's still up above $1 billion, which is pretty cool. Litecoin is the big gainer right now. This is kind of gives you the, first of all, I never liked Litecoin. Now that it's a meme coin, I like it a little bit more. It's self-proclaimed a meme coin. But XDC, Hedera, Hbar, XRP, oh, there's Fartcoin. You got Chainlink, you got EOS, VeChain, Caspa, Solana, Arweave, Algorand, Cardano, Stellar, IOTA, Stellar, Cardano, Algorand. You've got XDC, Hedera, and Hbar. These are all in the top 15 movers in the top 100 today. Why? ISO 20022 coins, easily integratable into the current financial system. That's what's going on. For XRP and Solana are up here today. Solana back above $200 is a big deal. Why are these up? Because there's right now a conversation going on about a potential Solana ETF and a potential XRP ETF and more, which we're going to get to here in a second. So congratulations to those of you guys that bought the dip. We called a target down at $2 for XRP. It came down there. That was a good buying opportunity. That's what I was telling you guys for that coin. I'm personally not a huge fan of XRP. That does not mean that it's not going to go up. I'm just not buying the banker's coin personally. What I did buy, however, on the dip was Hbar. Hbar, I got into Hbar at I think 29 or 30 cents. It actually came back down to like 25 cents. I could have bought it lower, but bought it on a little bit of a dip. And now it is blasting off. Actually, I should take a look at the Hbar chart. XDC, I did a video for you guys on that. We got a lot of coins that are up big league right now. Over the last 7 days, you've got coins like XDC, XRP that are up 60, 45%. When people are fearful, these are dollar cost averaging opportunities, guys. And look, I did tell you that there's potential more downside. I'm aware of that, but I also told you that these opportunities are a gift. What I was most skeptical for was people that were trading to the long side, and that's where my big warning was coming from. I also wanted bullish continuation to the upside and a total market cap bounce off 3 trillion, which I'm sure you're aware of. So these are some of the big movers that we have today and a couple reasons for it. What is down big today, this AI meme coin is down. Pudgy Penguins is down a little bit today. Virtuals, which was up yesterday, is actually down today. Excuse me, I should have refreshed that out of the gates. Jasmy's calm to flat a little bit right now. Jupiter is still below $1, which is incredible. Wow. So we're still waiting on our giant altcoin rally. You do not see altcoin season in full force yet. Now we are starting to come back up, which is great, but we saw an altcoin season kind of for a second in the beginning of December. I think that the beginning of February, end of January could be something like that, especially with some of the news that I have to share with you guys today. So smash the like on your way in, guys. I put out a poll, which will get an ETF first, XRP or Solana. 71% of you guys say XRP, 14% of you guys say Solana, and 14% of you guys say other. What is the other? I want to know what you're thinking. By the way, shout out to Jason. Shout out to Matt. Matt is asking, are we bearish or bullish today? We are always bullish, but in terms of the short term, 50-50. 50-50. Anthro says, yo, Kip's starting to lose hope in Mary. Thoughts? I'm still holding. I don't know. It's a meme. Get ready. Who knows? I think it's going to get listed, but boop, 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 boop. Eric says, Kip, you still owe me your... I'm not going to give you that one. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I can't do it. I can't give you the year. Yeah. You could guess maybe. Curious about the Jupiter airdrop. Yeah, isn't there a Jupiter airdrop coming? And Cronos ETF Q4 2025. Yeah, and I think there's going to be some before that. But Cronos ETF Q4 2025. Coin Baron, you're right. It is on the roadmap. I think it could happen. Jason Davis says, I think the news today is mega bullish. Well, let's get into some of that news because I know we're excited for an altcoin season. We see some altcoins pumping today. Just looking at some of these liquidaciones. It's probably how you say it in Spanish if I had to guess. Couple more long liquidations today, couple more short liquidations yesterday. We're getting a nice move up. Not a lot of big ones, which is nice. I like to see kind of just some calm action going on. Marcin says, check it though. Google Rainbow BTC. Oh, check the Google Rainbow Bitcoin and what you thinking. You want to look at the Bitcoin Rainbow chart? Yeah, sure. I think that's what you're saying. Let's look at the Bitcoin Rainbow chart. What am I thinking? I think it looks great. We've talked about the Bitcoin Rainbow chart for a very, very long time. Gotta be careful here. But anyway, we're in the green. I mean, historically, we've always come up into at least the yellow. And guys, if we come up into the yellow in February 2025, you're at a $205,000 Bitcoin. If we come up into the yellow and it's like, let's say it's August of 2025, now you're at a $250,000 Bitcoin. I think this is possible. Actually, I spoke on the phone with Cleary's Beef in the chat yesterday. He's a real world friend of mine. And I told him, on the channel, I don't love to talk about an over $200,000 price prediction for Bitcoin because, it seems too bullish. But I could see a world where we see a $500,000 Bitcoin, and I don't want to be a ridiculous moon boy. Maybe I am for some altcoins, but I do believe that these upsides for these coins are insane. But when you look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, if you just go to the yellow and it's the end of the year, close to the end of the year, that's already at 248,000. If we get into the red, I mean, geez, that's $465,000, $600,000 Bitcoin. I don't know if that happens this year. That's half the market cap of gold. I don't know. I don't know if we get there. I don't know if we get there. So we'll just kind of have to see. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did. I wouldn't be surprised to see 150K Bitcoin. And I frankly wouldn't be surprised to see a 550K Bitcoin. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised for either of that. So there's your Bitcoin rainbow chart. The big thing is, what's the news? What's the bullish catalyst? Why am I bullish in the midterm and long term? Because the Don, let me tell you, is reportedly talking to Ripple. You heard of these guys, Ripple, gotta love them, with interest in XRP. Apparently, he is talking to XRP, USDC, and Solana for a U.S. national reserve. That is crazy. And this is, according to Crypto Slate, could shift focus from Bitcoin dominance. Altcoin season is inevitable. Okay. Altcoin season is inevitable in my mind. And yes, there are stories like this that can come out. As Bitcoin keeps going up, people are going to be taking profit out of Bitcoin and shoving it into altcoins. And same is true with XRP and Solana. You've already seen tremendous profit taking from Solana, and then it's gone into other things like base chain memes. Sui had some big moves because people were bullish on the Sui memes, right? We've been talking about Cronos. People took profit clearly from XRP when it went to $3 recently, and then they went into other plays. And now you've got XRP or XLM, XDC, Hbar, all these other ISO coins coming into fruition, getting some pumps right now. Altcoin season's inevitable, guys. Things are looking good. This guy is ready to pump your bags, whether you like him or not. You got to like what he's doing for the crypto industry right now. Report his first day in executive orders to target the current administration's crypto policies. The incoming administration appears to be poised to orchestrate significant shift in U.S. cryptocurrency policy, signaling plans to dismantle key Biden-era regulations, according to the Washington Post, who, tends to kind of favor this guy and not so much this guy. So that's kind of how you know this is probably real, because they're, and maybe they're just hyping it up. I don't know. But we're going to have to see. I do think that he's put the language there. I think he's a guy that's going to do what he says and says what he does. We're going to have to see how it shakes out, though. Things are shaping up in a very beautiful way for the crypto industry right now, which is why XRP and Solana are getting a pump today, and we've got so many things going on. You've also got Chris, the CEO of Crypto.com. I thought this was a very interesting photo from him. A new kind of financial institution is being built right now in front of our very eyes. Crypto.com stock trading ads now available across the U.S. Where is this ad taking place? At the trading desks. Where? At the New York Stock Exchange. This is incredible. What an incredible story, guys. Isn't this unbelievable what is happening right now, right in front of our very eyes? This is huge. You can now trade stocks on crypto.com. So crypto, stocks, they're doing banking services. You saw Coinbase in the chat saying that, we're going to have the Cronos ETFs in 2024, sometime, or 2025 Q4. Yeah, probably. That's on the roadmap at least. They're making strides in the right direction. They're right now getting ads in the New York Stock Exchange. I think they've got a favorable chance to get a Cronos ETF. This is unbelievable. Let's see what this says, actually. Explain this post. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's going mainstream, guys. That's what Grok says anyway. Have you ever used that Grok AI tool? Isn't that pretty cool? Eric says all my coins are based on numerology and astrology. So what are your favorite coins, Eric? Out of curiosity. Hbar ETF coming soon, says Rafael. I don't know. Maybe I've heard like rumors of all of the ETFs pretty much. It's all possible. It really is all on the table right now. What we've got going on is XRP, though, really stealing headlines again. XRP hits a 7-year high. Wow. Boom, baby. Bulls coming, clashing horns. Wow. XRP hits 7-year high above $3 as large holders accumulate 3.8 billion worth of XRP tokens because XRP spot ETFs probably going to be coming, guys. Probably going to be coming. You've got other huge news happening today. Coinbase is now going to offer Bitcoin-backed loans through Morpho. I don't know what Morpho is, but I felt like I had to say it like that. John 3:16. What's going on, John? What's going on, John? How you doing, brother? Coinbase to offer Bitcoin-backed loans through Morpho. We've seen Bitcoin-backed loans before, but Coinbase launching them right now is huge. That was a bad one. Huge. Actually, no. See, I lost it there, but it's huge. Crypto exchange Coinbase is adding these loans in the U.S. for product offerings. Borrowers will post sizable amounts of collateral rather than relying on their credit score for access, guys. This is huge. There are so many people that are boxed out of having a favorable position in this world economy, in the U.S. economy, because their credit score stinks. Bitcoin is a clean slate for folks with bad credit scores. If you are able to accumulate Bitcoin, who cares about your credit score if you can get Bitcoin-backed loans? Now, of course, there is risk associated with that, so you got to be careful when you're doing margin, leverage, loans, whatever you're doing. But this is huge, guys. This lending product isn't completely new. Those familiar with playing on Base have been able to borrow USDC against their Bitcoin on Morpho via other DeFi services. But what's new here is easy access. Coinbase is backing Morpho's borrow books into its own widely popular user interface, removing critical barrier to entry. So just making it easier. This was always around, guys, but it is now much more in your face, ready to go. They're pushing it. It's there. Be aware of it, guys. This is the idea of DeFi, guys. You don't have to rely on the middleman. You don't have to rely on the banks. You get to go peer-to-peer and use your own collateral however you want to do so. All you need is money, and then you can borrow off that money. You need some Bitcoin, and you can borrow off that. Very cool. Personal loans in the on-chain world look fundamentally different from the predominant lending deals offered by banks and lenders. Those stalwarts, I don't even know what that means, of the regular economy rely on borrowers' credit score in deciding whether to write a loan and determining the terms, whether or not the loan is secured. So, like, if your credit score stinks, you're going to be getting a worse rate. And then if your credit score is better, you get a better one. And if you do not have a good enough credit score, they just won't give you a loan. And so if you have a little Bitcoin, they'll give you a loan. They're just not going to give you a big loan. It's going to be relative to your stack. But credit scores are not a thing in crypto. You don't need one. This is super cool, guys. It's a more inclusive economy, okay? Coinbase set up caps each borrow at $100,000 in USDC. To borrow that much money, customers will need to post more than the amount of Bitcoin. Morpho will start liquidating the collateral if the loan to value ratio flies too close to the sun. That's just how this all works. So there are liquidation warnings. This is how this always works, guys. You got to be careful with that. But anyway, pretty neat. It's there for you if you need it. And some people do use it. I know some people that do use it. So Coinbase stock, I wanted to take a peek at that. Coinbase stock is going up today. You've got Microsoft is up a little bit. MicroStrategy is tipping back and forth between green. Right now, actually, Coinbase is up more than Microsoft and MicroStrategy. Coinbase stock is very undervalued from where it launched. It launched at $428. It got the $428 on the first day, and I was there. And I wrote it down about a little bit at the bottom. Should have bought more, arguably, for Coinbase stock. I was focused on buying Bitcoin and ETH, though, and that did fine for me. That did great. But anyway, I think that Coinbase stock is totally undervalued. I think they're going to continue to grow. As you're seeing companies like crypto.com get into the... get into the New York Stock Exchange with advertising. Coinbase has always been a part of the conversation. What you have to understand is, if the U.S. government is talking about strategic reserves for Solana and XRP and USDC was essentially launched by Coinbase and a company called Circle. So that's pretty neat. So I'm bullish on Coinbase right now. S&P 500. What is the S&P 500 doing today? S&P, SPY. It's doing fine. Oh man, I gotta zoom out a little bit. Let's check this out. Coming back up. Stock market's coming back up, guys. Starting to fly again. That's beautiful. That's spectacular. We like to see that a lot. Things are looking good. Why are things starting to look good again? Well, wow, look at this story. This is pretty neat. Isn't that pretty neat? Feds, Christopher Walken, boom. I got a fever. The only cure is more rate cuts. Baby, boom. Need more cuts. Cut it up. Cut the rug, baby. Cut the rates. No, not Christopher Walken. Excuse me. Christopher Waller says 3 or 4 rate cuts could be possible this year. Whoa. So that's pretty cool. 3 or 4 rate cuts could be possible this year. What the heck? How does that happen? Well, January, we're not going to get a rate cut. March, our odds went a little bit more up yesterday, and then they kind of came back down. Probably not going to get a rate cut in March still. 31% chance that we are. 68% chance that we're not. Now, the new president's policies could potentially shift this around a little bit. We're going to have to see. By the way, we've got 161 of you waiting on X right now. Repost it out, tap the like, leave a comment. And then 62 you guys watching on the YouTubes, smash a like there. March, you're not going to have the rate cut. So, okay, 3 to 4 rate cuts. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential opportunities for rate cuts this year. 1, 2, not going to happen. 3, you've actually got a 50% chance now that you're not going to see a rate cut, which is a little bit actually higher of a chance that you're not going to see a rate cut than it was yesterday. This was actually a little bit closer. These were both in the 40s yesterday. So we're really kind of looking at, with a decent degree of confidence, starting in June, July, into September and October, rate cuts potentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 5 rate cuts is what the odds are showing us. The Fed says 3 to 4. So let's just say, okay, maybe it's not going to be, May or June. Maybe it's going to be July, September, October, and December. Guys, what does that set us up for? Well, rate cuts are important for risk on assets. As the rates get cut, what happens to risk on assets? Risk on assets tend to do better. And you know what? Do you know what? Well, let's take a peek at this. Let's look at Bitcoin, guys, because right now, as I've been telling you guys for a while, from the lows to the highs, a bull market lasts about 1,060 days. It says 1,080 because I missed the target there, but it is about 1,000 if I go from the very bottom to the tippy top. It's about 1,050, 1,060 days. Go to the last bull market. Before that, there's the bottom. There's the top. It's about 1,060, 1,070 days. So from the bottom of this bull market, bear market, to the top, if it's 1,060 days, if you could see the bottom of my screen, and I can make it so that you do, let's make it so that you can see the bottom of the screen there. Look at the date. That's October of 2025. So what does that mean? That means that you get June, potentially, July, September, October rate cuts, maybe even one in December. I don't know if we're going to go through December. I don't think we're going into 2026 with the bull market. If we did, that'd be great. But I think your best time to take profits is going to be somewhere around here in these two meetings. So you're going to get your rate cuts beginning and the excitement of those rate cuts coming as we go into June, July. Now, June and July are typically calm. Maybe we pump in those months. We've seen stranger things happen. Actually, let's look at this. I want to show you guys because June and July, my wife got these. Oh, no. My wife got this hand soap for like our hallway bathroom here, which is right outside this room. And it's cinnamon. And I don't like it. I told her and she said, well, we could throw it on. I said, no, we can't waste the soap. We can't waste the soap. And she said, well, if you don't like the soap, you know, we don't need it. And I said, well, we need to buy more Bitcoin. So don't waste the soap. Instead of buying soap, let's buy Bitcoin. So my hands smell like cinnamon and I hate it. Not her fault. Not her fault. It's okay. I wasn't blaming you, Mrs. Crypto Cap. It's just the cinnamon is gross. It's gross. Yeah, I'm sniffing my hands on stream. Really neat. Really, really weird. Just look at June and July, guys. They're green sometimes. Here you go, 2017, 10%, 17%. It can happen. It can happen, especially if there's rate cuts going on, guys. So, you know, we saw in the, 2021 bull market, 35% down in May, 5% down in June, up in July. July is actually historically pretty decent. So July, August, September, October, that could be your big moment for this bull market. Honestly, it could be all year. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. We've got all these big bullish stories, but this Fed rate cut story is great to see today. This should get you pretty darn excited, folks. I think it gets me pretty excited, and I always like to look at the CME Fed Watch tool. I think it's really important. You've also got global pension funds that control $55.7 trillion in capital are probing Bitcoin. They're probing it. They're getting the probes, and they're probing Bitcoin. Getting in there, probing Bitcoin. Okay. I'm done with that now. But they are talking about putting probably a percentage of these pension funds into Bitcoin, 401ks, pension funds. You've got national strategic reserves for countries. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you get it now? Did you subscribe to the channel? Did you repost the stream? Are you smashing the like button because of how insanely bullish you are on crypto? Well, if you're not, you should be, guys, because I'm bullish on crypto. I think things are looking pretty darn good. What else is going on, guys? Well, you've got some memes that are up today. Cool story. Litecoin's ripping, Hbar's ripping, XRP is still ripping. Very cool. That's the news. We're doing this thing for 42 minutes so far. Let's look at what the Q&A portion of the video brings to the table for us. Let's do a little Q&A. Let's see what's going on out there. How y'all doing? How's it going? Okay. I got to catch up with my chat. Thanks, John316, for cleaning up the chat over there. Oh my gosh. Adrian Tyron says Crow is big crap. Man, that guy posts that on almost every one of our Crow videos with that Heineken logo. That's unbelievable, that guy. Wow. He's not a bot. He's just a hater. You don't have to block him, John. Adrian, thanks for the comment. You don't have to block him, John. It's okay. That guy doesn't like Crow. He's been putting that in almost, it's funny. Look at all the comment section for all my Crow videos. That Adrian guy, he's famous between me and Black Sea. Adrian, you're famous. That guy hates Crow coin. Hates it. It's funny. Okay. All right. Okay, what's going on, guys? Let me look at the chat. Let me catch up. Oh, Peen, let me tell you. I can't say your name anymore. Now I know what your name means. It's not very good. But I can say Peen. That's okay. Random coin, PieCoin. Is PieCoin launched? Did it launch yet? PieCoin, you can mine it for free. I got a buddy who's got a lot. Whole numerology team gonna hex XRP so it won't ever go so high. Oh wow. Okay, so Eric does not like XRP because of the planets. The guy is coming out of the woodwork. He is coming out of the woodwork. It's hilarious. I've never seen him in a live stream. Eric says his number one, according to astrology, is wow. Dogecoin Mars. Is it going to go to Mars? All signs align that Elon going to top 20. Wow. How do you even figure that stuff out? That's crazy. Eric says he wants to know the year I was born because if it's bad, I'm going to make millions. If it's bad, because if it's bad and you make millions, you're going to lose it all. And wouldn't that be sad, right? Well, I don't want to lose it all. Let me tell you. Wow. Eric, what do you do for a living? Thanks for that super chat, by the way, Marcine. I'm sorry. I don't think I said thank you, but thank you for the super chat. I hope you enjoyed me checking out the rainbow chart for you. He owns a shipping company. Eric owns a shipping company. Cool. Let me know if you need help with your group health plan. Oh, that's what I do for a living. I could be your broker. There you go. Oh, you got Clary's beef's attention. He does some stuff like that. Jasmine Guy Crypto says XRP is only up to distract crow holders. I think that it's right now distracting a lot of folks. Okay, let's turn up my little bit of tunage here. MS says, what do you predict about Doge? How do you see January 20th with Doge boost? I think that I think January 20th could be a very, very bullish day for crypto, and it's really getting me kind of like, okay, maybe we're not going to see the bounce on 3 trillion now. It's, you know, the second I say that, though, I feel like we're going to bounce down to 3 trillion, and it's going to be like, oh, of course. So I'm at like a 50. It's a flip of a coin right now, whether we're going to bounce down to 3 trillion before continuing up. But my heart says lower, but my body saying up. Justin Wilson says XRP could reach $4 before the 20th and then have a huge FOMO on the 20th that could get it to $5. Maybe. Here's the thing I'm looking at right now with XRP. Honestly, not... I look at it and I'm like, is this a short opportunity for XRP? It's at its all-time high. It had such a hard time getting here. It got here. Is it a short opportunity for XRP? It's a risky call. Could be extremely fruitful. Could be a great way to get wrecked as well. If you guys want to trade for yourself, you know, sign up for Blowfin. Use our link down below. I like Blowfin a lot. It's pretty neat. MS says, you made me more confused, boss. Well, let me tell you this. Okay, let's break it down a little bit more for you. What do I predict about Doge? How do I see Doge with a boost? I don't have the exact answer for you. That's the truth, and you know that. I can't predict the future. I can rub my magic crystal ball and try to predict the future. But unlike Eric, I don't know the future. He says that he's looking at the planets and he knows the future, and I believe him. But I don't. I can just look at the technicals and say, right now, Doge is holding up very strongly versus Bitcoin. This is Doge versus Bitcoin. I'm looking at Dogecoin right now, coming up to resistance potentially at 40 cents. I'm looking at Bitcoin at resistance, and I'm saying, okay, well, it's at 100. It could dip back down, get a little liquidation. We've still got 4 days or so before the inauguration takes place. Our total market cap, what I've been saying for a while, is that I want to see a daily or a weekly candle close off the $3 trillion level with the body of a candle. We haven't seen that once yet. Here's your daily candles. So I'm skeptical. Here's your total market cap potentially rejecting here. So what am I saying to you? There's a chance that Dogecoin comes back down before it comes higher, but it might not come back down. I think our chances of going down to like this 19-cent level or 22 cents, as I've been discussing, that we saw kind of back here, is getting less and less and less. So you'd be lucky if you got a dip down to 30 cents to buy again. You'd also have to be aware that, you know, all of a sudden 20th comes along, and let's just say we trade sideways for a bit here. You got Bitcoin dominance coming down. That's very bullish for altcoins. Let's say all of a sudden January 20th comes, Bitcoin blasts, and our total market cap blasts through. Well, guess what? Dogecoin is probably going to start ripping, and we're probably going to have altcoin season. And so, you know, I think that Dogecoin is going to make some very big moves soon. And even right now, I think that it is at a great discount, 26% discount from its previous high that it just had back on January, or in, what was this? This was December 8th. And then our previous all-time high, it's crazy. Guys, it's still a 2x basically to, oh, is it a 2x? Let's see. Almost. It's a 90% gain, almost a 2x to the previous high. It's at a nice discount right now. I think February is going to be insanely bullish. And so, you know, I only talk about downside for Dogecoin for traders. Now, if you're not a trader and you're just a holder, DCA, HODL, get ready for a bull market. Total market cap is going to explode. Dogecoin is going to keep going up. I hope I cleared that up for you, MS. I hope that makes some more sense. I think that would have probably cleared that up for you. I have 3,200 in XRP and 4,100 in XLM, says Frank. Should I keep putting more in both or something else? Well, I'll tell you, I think that XRP has limited upside. I think that XLM has more upside. I do think that, you know, it just depends on what your risk tolerance is. And if you want to get into some altcoins, you know, you could be a true degen and you could be getting into, you know, low cap memes on Cronos. You could be getting into low cap memes on Sui. You could be getting into memes on Solana. Maybe you're not a meme guy. Maybe you're looking for lower cap ISO coins like XDC, which is a lower cap coin on, you know, for the ISO plays. Maybe you're looking at IOTA. Maybe you're looking at AI plays. Maybe you're looking at Fetch AI, which isn't even in the top 20 yet, I don't think. Where is Fetch AI right now? You could look through here, and maybe you want more risk. Maybe you want to get into, maybe you want some Sui or something. I don't know. Maybe you want some Pepe because you're bullish on Pepe. Pepe's got, you know, more upside than an XRP in my mind, because I just think that XRP is not going to get like adopted by the banks here in the next, you know, in this bull market. I don't think it's going to happen all of a sudden in this next year. And I think we're probably still going to get a top for crypto even in 2025. Some people think it's a super cycle because of the administration. There's a chance it's a super cycle, which is why you maybe keep a moon bag, maybe keep some Bitcoin. But in the meantime, you know, you're looking for some runners, you're looking for some big moves. Pepe's still got a tremendous amount of upside. It's below a $10 billion market cap right now. I think it's got a chance to at least do what Dogecoin did in the past. That's a 10x from here if it went to an $88 billion market cap. Kaspa, you know, a lot of people were bullish on Kaspa. I did some content on Kaspa. It's a little less in the conversation right now. I still think that it is bullish. But I am more bullish on like a Sui these days, to be honest with you, and an Hbar because the ISO conversation, Sui because there's a lot of partnerships going on for Sui, a lot of excitement around Sui. Fetch AI is ranked number 50. It is at a $3.5 billion market cap. I think there's a lot of upside for that. Cronos, I think Cronos is going to go maybe even to $2 in this bull market, possibly higher. That's a huge move. That is over a 10x. That's like a 15x from here or something like that. You've got other coins out there that you could be looking at. Maybe you're looking at layer 2s. Maybe you're looking at Stacks, which is completely undervalued in my opinion right now. Very undervalued, not performing very well right now. At a $2.3 billion market cap, I think this could easily 10x. I think it could 20x, maybe even 30x in this bull market. I frankly wouldn't be surprised to see Stacks as a top 20, maybe even a top 10 coin at some point in the future. Perhaps that doesn't happen in this bull market, but if you do have confidence in it, maybe you're buying that. It just depends on what narratives you think. Maybe you're bullish on Bonk because it was the big meme that came out of the bear market for Solana, and it's way undervalued right now compared to where it was. Maybe you like that. Maybe you like the graph because you know that it's pumped in the past. There's so many different ways you could do it. It's really, really hard to say. Some people are insanely bullish. I was listening to Discover Crypto for the first time in a long time. That guy over there, Josh, he's like an Ondo lover. He's, you know, head over heels in love with Ondo, the RWA thing. And I don't know. Sure, RWA sector. I'm not crazy about. Honestly, I think AI is bigger than RWA. Personally, this is just kind of my thoughts. Jasmy's way down from its previous highs. I've been talking about Jasmy. I think the technicals are good there. There's a real thing about not being over leveraged though, or over diversified. So you can do it in so many ways. It just depends how spread out you want to be. But I like to have, a nice easy 2x coin, a nice easy 5x coin, a nice easy 10x coin, and then a possible 20, 50, and 100x coin. That's the kind of diversification that I think, perhaps maybe some folks want to consider. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just like, no, I just need a 3x more guaranteed. Well, then you go buy a Dogecoin or a Pepe or a Solana where you feel good. Like, I think Solana is easily going to go to $500 in this bull market. I think that Cardano is easily going to go to $3 in this bull market. I think that Avalanche is going to have a lot of upside still. It has been really a lagger lately. Chainlink always gets a pump. I've got some Hbar. I do like that one. Guys, there's just so many great coins, and there's a lot that I skip over. Like, I don't know, BitGet token, Hyper Liquid. It's like the L2s, the DApps, the DEXs. It's really hard to determine which DApp and which DEX is going to explode. Like, you'd think that Jupiter right now, which is the #1 DEX aggregator on Solana, would be a lot better than this, and it's not. Like, you've got Fartcoin with almost as big of a market cap as Jupiter, which is unbelievable, but that's crypto for you. So, it's up to you. If you've got extremely high conviction on an Hbar and an XRP, well, then maybe you do want more of that because you have high conviction. I personally think that people that are buying XRP right now are out of their minds because it is, I don't know. I mean, for it to go above $10 would be mind-boggling to me. I think that it's possible. My bull target for XRP is like $5 or $10 at the highest. And so, there you go. You got maybe a 2 or 3x left. In my mind, at best, for XRP. Could it go higher than that? It certainly could, but it's just not big enough gains for me. So I'm going to pass on XRP. Now, if you bought it at 50 cents, maybe you feel differently about it, right? I didn't buy it at 50 cents because I never really loved it, and that's just me. But it is an ISO coin. It is pretty bullish, so I get it. Scossum in the chat is a member now on the channel for 9 months. He said, I finally caved. I jumped on the XRP train. Oh, whoops. I used XRP for a crypto transfer the other day, and it was so quick and smooth. I could see the hype now. When did you buy it in, Scossum? Sorry, I didn't even see your, oops. I was just saying, I don't think it's a good idea to be buying XRP right now. I don't like buying coins at their highs, but it is about to go into price discovery mode. Sometimes it's a little bit of a double top. So just be careful, guys. I think it's got more upside. I do. I think it's got more upside, but that's it. John Lewis 16 says, I am going to be humble. I bought 10K XRP at 70 cents, 8K Cardano, and now it's at 48K CAD. Nice. I'm thinking of cashing out and taking my 40K in profit and on 8K investment. Profit's never bad. You got to choose what kind of profit you want, but man, profit's cool. Profit's cool, John. A lot of resistance here. I'm not telling you it's not going to break through. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you're not going to make 100x on XRP from here in this bull market. So, profit's cool. I'm not telling you to take, I'm not telling you to sell half. I'm not telling you to sell 25% or 5%. You got to choose what you want to take profit on, how much you want to take, but profit's cool. Profit's cool. Initial investment says Cleary's beef. Sure. You could understand that a little bit. C Hicks says, sup, Cape Crow to the moon. Sure. Eric says Shiba Inu is programmed to go crazy in 2028, not 2025. 2028, we'll be coming up from the bottom in 2028. The 4 your cycles. Stay in touch. KM Zachariah says, what do you think about Hbar? I think it's great. I like it. I've got some. Solana Reserve was news to me. Solana Reserve was news to me as well. And XRP Reserve conversation. Alex says, what do I think about Mog? I know that's a big meme. I know that's a big meme that a lot of people like. And I do love that Clary's Beef is getting vocal about, you know, profit taking as well. And you know, and I love you, Clary's Beef, but what I want you guys to do is not really, you have to trust your heart. Okay. Generally understand that, you know, profit taking is good. Generally understand that the biggest part of the bull market's coming up. Generally understand that XRP is right now testing its highs, okay? So, you know, nothing goes straight up. It's had a really nice run here. Jeez Louise. XRP's had a really nice run here. It could keep coming up from $2. It's up huge, almost 100%. That's incredible. It's up, you know, 150% or whatever, 120%. And it's just, you know, it could come back down to 278 before going higher. It could come back down to 260 before going higher again. So anyway, I'm just saying, you know, careful with financial advice from anybody. Chris says, some random dude at a bar talked me into buying XRP at 35 cents. Hey, that's a good buy entry right there. Nice 10x, brother. Scossum says he bought XRP a couple days ago and is at 290. Hey, you're in the profit, Scossum. I love to hear it. Afternoon, Jaron. How you doing? How you doing? By the way, guys, if you haven't already signed up for crypto.com, check it out. They got these cool Visa cards where you can take profit on crypto and then, you know, spend your earnings, your profit, get some cash back in the form of crypto. You can sign up for Blowfin, up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up using our link. And also now, by the way, we had a 10% discount on trading fees when you sign up for Blowfin. Well, breaking news for our Blowfin referral link, you get a 15% discount on trading fees for life when you sign up using our link right now. So check that out if you haven't done so. Eric says Solana also going to go crazy in 2028, not 2025. Well, Solana has already gone crazy, but I certainly think that it still has a lot of upside. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Been live for an hour. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching on X, appreciate you tuning in. Leave a comment, repost it out, let some others watch the stream. Thanks to all you guys on YouTube as well. Just make sure you tap that like button on your way out. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash that like, subscribe, and I will see you next time we are pumping. Be careful, guys. Might see a rejection off 100K. We could blast through because of the Trump effect, but we're just going to have to be patient here. It's a coin flip. Are you bullish or you bearish? Let me know down below. I'll see you next time, y'all. Peace.